Hello there, world of YouTube, and welcome back to another Plan With Me video. For the month of December, I went ahead and chose a Lull in the Sea as my anime of choice. The cover focuses on the 5 main characters, which I believe are Kaname, Chisaki, Tsumugu, Monica, and Hikari. And this is when they're currently at the youngest, where we meet them, which is like their middle school age. Basically, for warning of some spoilers, or maybe this might just be a basic synopsis, but generally the story revolves around 4 students that are from the underwater academy, because Kaname, Chisaki, I'm sorry if I'm butchering the name, Monica, and Hikari are from the undersea school that was closed down. So now they have to go to the Earth Human School, which is how we meet Tsumugu. And obviously instant friend, instant rival, because he's one of the love interests. Or is he? I don't know. You gotta watch and continue to find out. But yeah, I decided to go ahead and draw them in. This is one of the cover arts. I got the reference photo from good old Google, and this is just a picture where they're all in the water. They're swimming towards something, so I kind of like the dynamic of it all, so I went ahead and chose this one. There's another one that I liked, which is a picture of them when they're older, because there is a time skip in the anime. I believe it's just one and done with the season. So if you're the type that doesn't like having to wait for episodes, I would consider this one to be completed, at least in the anime. And it is definitely a recommended watch. So for outlining, I'm actually going in with the 01 micron, not my usual thick boy. It's been quite a while since I've used my thick boy for any actual outlining, because a lot of the pictures I've been doing recently have more detail than what I usually try to go for. I kind of like the simplicity of the One Punch Man cover I did, and the cover of when I did the Yu Yu Hakusho theme as well. But these are pictures I liked, and I was like, you know what, let's go for it. Why not? It's the last month of the year. And then I started getting to drawing in their eyes, and I was like, I should have chosen something a little bit more simpler. But as I say, practice makes for better. Now, just for a time reference, all of these clips, at least the ones where I'm outlining the cover, are sped up quite dramatically. I would say they're at about 800% faster than what I was doing. I was definitely taking my time, because a lot of times what tends to happen with me, at least, is when there is a lot of line work, I kind of lose track of what line I'm doing or what character I'm working on. I don't know, maybe it's just me, and it's just a little weird quirk that I have. So I'd like to take my time, and I just outline them, move slowly to try to get nice, smooth, clean lines. And again, a lot of it is definitely practice. If I compare this cover to some of the other covers I've done, at least in regards to their arms, their legs, their hands, and their hair, I've gotten a lot better. Just face wise, I still have some issues with nailing the eyes, but I think a lot of that has to do with the way anime eyes are. They have a lot of life to them, I would say, especially with the way that they're drawn in or colored in. So maybe next year, if I decide to continue the anime theme, I'll probably start adding some type of color to the covers, or something that'll make them pop. I just haven't decided if it's going to be full-on cover. I mean, not full-on cover, full-on color for the covers, or if I just want to choose certain things that would accent them, maybe actually color in the eyes. But that is definitely going to result in me having to do a lot and a lot of practicing, which I'm open for. Why not, right? To keep it a little bit simple, I just decided to stamp in the December as just the EC. Something I added to give the page a little bit more pizzazz but didn't film was a border in which I used a solid blue line and then a glitter line to just kind of encompass the situation. For the calendar, I went with a 2-spread calendar, and my camera was kind of acting up, so I wasn't able to get the line work you guys just saw me doing there. For art on this page, I saw this picture on the internet and I fell in love with it. I don't know why. Seeing them in jars just made my day, so I printed it, cut it out. It's a little pixelated because I had to like make it bigger, but if you keep it true to size, the picture won't be pixelated. It'll be, you know, clear and easy to see. Going in with my trusty dusty eraser and just, you know, getting rid of all the pencil marks I did for the spacing. Using that same blue gel pen, I just did a quick to-do list. I like to start my calendar Sunday to Saturday simply because my work week my week starts on Sundays. After adding in the days of the week, we're just gonna go ahead and start numbering the days. It's been an incredibly long time, or months per se, since I've done a 2-page spread for my calendar. Usually it's either on 1 page or it's just like a Calendex style calendar, which is like just the numbers and lines separating personal to events or appointments. But I was just feeling it this month. I was like, you know what, 2-page spread, because usually around December there's like a lot of like family functions that happen, or like, you know, work picks up because the orders are coming in, you know, catching up from Black Friday and all this other stuff. That was me trying to be smooth with the transition. Got to work on those a little bit, but we will get there. This is another picture I fell in love with that has the core 5. When you watch the anime, you're also introduced to Muna and Sayu, which are like side characters that turn into somewhat main characters. You guys will see that as the story progresses. I don't want to like give any spoilers out just because I don't want to ruin the anime for anybody that has it on their watch list. But maybe if that's something that you guys want in these videos, was where we go over the anime, like, you know, key characters, key plot points, just let me know in the comments down below and I'll make sure that I start adding those into these voiceovers. So as I said before, to tie in the brown, I was doing a line a day page here. I chose what I thought was like a light tan brown. My mistake for not swatching it beforehand. So when I put it on the page, I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. But it still looked good to me, at least. And what I'm doing here is just adding some washi tape to, you know, cover up some of the white space at the bottom so it doesn't look so lonely. And to tie this page in with the other page, I'm going to be adding in more washi tape, but that'll be after I add in the title. And to keep it simple, I just went ahead and wrote out habits. I didn't center it the way I wanted to. Originally it was going to be washi tape on both sides, but since I didn't center it, I just did it to one side. Tied the page in. I liked the way it looked. Did the title for the other page, which is a line a day. And kept my day moving. I just used, here it's the glitter Sakura Jelly Roll pen. Yeah, it's like a glitter pen. Really nice, especially in the light. It shines bright like a diamond. Here I'm taking out my trusty acrylic ruler that I got in the June, I believe, sub box. Probably my favorite and most used item out of that particular box. Ten out of 10 would recommend if it ever comes on sale. And then around this time is when I realized I did a boo-boo. What's called a boo, but I made a mistake, generally speaking, in which that's supposed to be my habit tracker, and I just did the same line, which would have cut the words off. But you know, nothing a white jelly roll pen can't fix. It was one of those no moments, but I was already too deep. I was not about to glue the pages together and start all over. I was like, you know what, roll with the punches. It is what it is, and we're gonna keep it going. And on this page, it's actually jam-packed with quite a lot. It's my habit tracker, my sleep tracker, my mood tracker, my step tracker, and then how many hours I worked. I just want to make sure I track my overtime accordingly, because December is one of our like our peak periods. So I want to see generally how many hours I'm going to put in just in this month alone. I mean, it is, you know, present season, so a little overtime isn't frowned upon, right? And the way I did pair these up, just in case you guys are wondering, is sleeping tracker with my mood tracker. I want to see if there's any correlation between the two. And then my step tracker with my work tracker, because there is definitely a big correlation between those two things. Why? Because at work I rarely get to sit down. It's just a bunch of like walking back and forth, you know, running errands for everybody type of situation. So on the days I work, I tend to hit anywhere from like 20 or anywhere above 15k steps. It's like never less than 15,000. And when I don't work, it's generally around 4 to 5k. But that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys for the next one. Alright, don't forget to like and subscribe if you guys are interested in watching some more. Bye!